And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. And this pass caught by Gray.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 2nd down.
Purdy. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Well, this defense for the Seahawks, they were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Orlando with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal.
And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Purdy looking to throw. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again.
And here he'll get it down to the 7.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Purdy will set up to throw it here.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Julian Love picks it.
The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity, lost.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive.
He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. 2nd down. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now.
They follow up the 1st down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they work this out past the 25.
Walker now on 1st and 10.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Back to Walker on 1st down.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
And they'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. Powell throwing on 3rd down here. That is caught.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Pick it up. You're embarrassing us. Let's go now.
To the right side, this is Walker.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
2nd and 5. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And he'll be taken down at the 34.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times. And what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3. They'll try for the first with Walker.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Clock running, and the Seahawks, they're running too, trying to speed up to the line of scrimmage.
4th down, Howell.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll be tackled right on the midfield logo. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
2nd down and 3.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
That's complete out left to Ayuk.
And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Now Purdy.
This one caught by Kittle. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10.
Throwing here, Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk.
Now they got to get to the line quickly.
Purdy sets up to throw again.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they in nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did and came through with a big-time pick 6.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that will take us to the end of the first half of play. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
And they're going to speed things up here.
On first down, Howell.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
On second down, it's Walker. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
And Howell will throw it.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
Straight ahead, Walker.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
40 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
They'll run for it. It's Walker.
And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And as a result, possession switches hands. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on third down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. Look at the big man rumble. George Kittle, touchdown! George Kittle, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Dragons' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Moody good with the extra point.
And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Here's Moore. He will return it. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half.
And he is out of bounds right around the 34. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
And going right back to Walker.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Metcalf motions left. Up the middle, here's Walker.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
This time they'll throw it with Howell.
Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback.
And now the ball's out, fumble near midfield.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And that, Charles, you'd have to think a pretty avoidable mistake.
You're exactly right about that, partner, because it all comes down to covering up the football. Look, turnovers are going to happen. They're inevitable. But in a tie game in the third quarter, those turnovers can change the tide of the ball game. And now it's up to their defense to try and bail them out. Got to take care of the rock.
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Welcome back live to Orlando. 7-7 is our score. Pretty even matchup so far as we start quarter number 4. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on third down. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards.
Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Fourth down try. Here's Purdy. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. On first down, it's right. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
In motion is Gray. Purdy now on second down. Able to find Gray here.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and that brings up third and a full 10 yards. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long.
And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Seahawks will take over possession here up at the 44.
Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Season of giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Throwing here, Howell. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Faking the handoff. Howell. Catch is made by Metcalf.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle.
DK Metcalf.
37 yards.
And the Seahawks have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Purdy to throw. Looking for Gray, and he's got him.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
Here's Purdy. Looking for Gray and finding him once again.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Purdy completes this one here to McCaffrey.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here's 1st down. Purdy to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Eddie Jackson picks it.
And the Seahawks have just about sewn up this football game.
Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
A bit of an opening there on the 1st down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Now it looks like he'll throw here.
Finding Smith and Jigba downfield.
Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Howell, he'll look to throw it. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down, and that should just about do it.
Flushed out right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Isaac Yedem picks it. And the return won't go anywhere. They'll be back deep in their own territory at the 2-yard line.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking off one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season. And add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and they had their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Rayshawn Jenkins picks it off. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally.
Oh, no, he lost the football.
And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football, so this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long. Off play action. It's Howell.
Under pressure, they got him again. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
Now 3rd down and very long. Now Howell.
And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. So the victory here for Seattle. And I tell you what, I can't remember a defensive performance as good as this one. They seemingly forced turnover after turnover after turnover every time you turned around.
Yeah, you can just keep going with it, can't you? After turnover, after turnover. As this game unfolded, they were doing all the dictating, right? They told the offense exactly how it was going to go down today. So you saw them deflate with every series, didn't you? Every time they ran onto the field, it was slower and slower to get to the football because they just felt like if we go out there, we're just going to turn it over anyway. So it was really, really a stellar performance.
So for the Seahawks, it's a 10th win on the year as they move to 10-3, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Orlando, it's going to all but eliminate them from the playoffs.